What's going on, everybody? It's Coltside, bringing another Black Ops 2 gameplay. This time with something a little bit different than what I usually post, It's about a 12,800 score game, so almost 13,000. And it's using non-lethal kill streaks, of course, because if you're going for these high score games, these are definitely the kill streaks you want to be using. Theoretically, you could use the EMP as well, but you're not likely to get that as often, and it could be a good alternative for, let's say, counter UAV maybe, and you could use EMP instead. But overall, I really like this kill streak setup, and usually if I was using this setup, I wouldn't be using Ghost, just because Ghost is kind of unnecessary if you actually end up getting these streaks like in a cycle, because once you start getting them, like if you're doing really well like I am right now, and you'll see I did really well the second half, so make sure you guys watch the second half. But if you get, like, you're constantly getting these streaks, and usually they go around pretty fast, like sometimes they even end up overlapping my VSAT, but it's like Ghost is kind of unnecessary because you'll always have a counter UAV up, and usually you'll almost have a VSAT up the entire time, so even if they know where you are by the UAV, then having a VSAT is obviously a much bigger advantage than just a standard UAV. So if you're trying to get like a really high score game, then I would suggest that you don't use Ghost. But if you're using this setup as a way to kind of counter a good team or a clan, let's say, because this is also a good setup if you were to play a clan, then I would say then you could throw on Ghost. But you guys might have saw right there that I jumped on the flag for a little bit to get those 2 capture kills, because if you get 2 capture kills, that's pretty much getting you your UAV and counter UAV right away. And of course I wouldn't really want to take a risk of capturing it just for 200 points, and I would end up flipping the spawn anyway. And you guys saw there I had a chance of getting a triple spray, and this guy shot me around a corner with the target finder, unfortunately. But this gameplay is something that you guys requested. That's the only reason I even went for this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the 100 because I got a really slow start in the beginning, which I cut out like the first, I want to say, 2.5 minutes maybe. It was really bad, and if I would have just done well in the beginning, then I might have been able to have the 100. But the second half, I definitely went in. I mean, I think I barely even died. I was just in their spawn the whole time. I would be surprised if I didn't get a nuclear in this game, which whenever I'm playing, I don't really look out for that. I don't know what it is. I'm not really paying attention to the medals that pop up on my screen. I've kind of trained myself to ignore that because I see it as just a distraction. And quite honestly, getting a nuclear isn't really very significant to me. Honestly, it's like I don't really care if I get a nuclear. It's not that big of a deal to me. And I realize that a lot of people are trying to kind of equate the nuclear to a Moab. But honestly, it's never going to be the same, because the Moab, it's just like, you actually call something in. It's actually seen by everybody. It's just not the same feeling, And if you get a nuclear, the other team has no idea. I would have no idea if somebody got a nuclear against me. There's no way to really basically throw it in somebody's face, I guess. So that's why, in my opinion, it'll never be the same. And don't get me wrong, getting a nuclear is more impressive than getting a Moab, no doubt about that. It just doesn't have the same effect, in my opinion. But like I said before, you guys said you wanted to see kill streaks with non-lethals, and I wanted to bring to you guys like 100 plus with non-lethals right away. But I figured this was a good gameplay anyway, and I would use it. And it is 94 kills. I don't remember if I mentioned that already. But it is 94 kills with non-lethal, so it's pretty close, And since it was almost 13,000 score, that's a pretty good amount of score as well. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't even uploaded a gameplay similar to this. So hopefully you guys have liked that. I've been kind of switching it up a little bit lately. Uploading different types of games, I've been uploading tips videos, videos against clans, regular high-scoring games. So, I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, not just like 150 plus every time using Lodestar Dog Swarm. I'm trying to mix it in, of course, because I've got some really beast gameplays that haven't even uploaded yet. And basically I'm just preserving them. I'm not throwing them all out at once, because they do kind of get repetitive, especially when they're on Raid or Meltdown or anything like that. I mean, those are just the 2 most popular maps, obviously. and I'm really want to get another 200 plus, which I might go for today, because I've been really wanting to get that lately, and I haven't really had an opportunity to really go for it. Whenever I decide to play, I pretty much stream, so that's basically it. I mean, I really want to get that 200 plus, obviously. I came really close to one of my streams, but that was about it. And yeah, so hopefully I'll have 200 plus coming to you guys pretty soon. I really want to get, I mean, for some reason, it's like, I'm trying to think what getting a 200 plus would equate to in terms of other games. I would say 200 plus is kind of getting like a quad Moab, I would say, because there's definitely not a lot of those, and pretty much quad Moabs all had to do with support gameplay. I don't think anybody ever even got like a quad Moab without support, so I don't know. I would say those two are about equivalent, and if somebody got a triple nuclear in this game, that would be insane, because that's 90 gun kills, and at least 90 gun kills, and that would be pretty impressive. Unfortunately, I don't think that would have the same polling power as a 200 plus per se, just because the general Call of Duty community doesn't even know what a nuclear is. Like, the main majority of players don't even know what that is. But in Modern Warfare 3, I would say almost everybody knew what a Moab was by the end, at least. Because I remember, like, during this time, you would call it a Moab in some lobbies, and some people wouldn't even know what that was. They would think you're hacking the game, which is pretty funny. But I would say the majority of people knew about Moabs. A lot more people knew about Moabs than they knew about nuclear, so just put it that way. And that's why I think I'm more, I guess, motivated to go for a 200 plus than I would be a triple nuclear. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. All gun kills, you know, none of the Lodestar Dog Swarm stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Alright, see ya.